Spare some change?
No, sorry, I don't have any change.
Got any change?
No, sorry.
Can you spare some change?
Change? Ah! I don't have any change!
Change?
No!
Change! Spare some change?
Leave me alone, I don't have any change!
All right, God bless you, sir.
Oh, now I feel bad! Here! Ah! Ah!
Change! Change!
No, that was really all the change I had!
Spare some change?
I just gave you change!
Change! Change! Change! Spare some change!
Ah!
Change!
I don't have any more change!
Spare any change? Change! All right, God bless.
No!
Change!
I don't have any change!
I don't have any change!
It's really humiliating to be shaking a cup 24 hours a day and people just look at you like you some kind of little bum. I go to fill out applications for a job and stuff. They look at me, I'm not looking presentable, and then we'll call you, leave a number. But how can I leave a number when I don't have a phone? So it's just a struggle. I had people to walk past me and say, "Get a job, bum." And I said, "Wait a minute, I'm not a bum, I'm a human being." And it's hard. But after the end of the day, when people go home and everybody get on the metro train, and then I just feel so bad that I can't be going on. I'm sorry.
I'm Mike.
I'm Rich.
And this is
Manwich. So what's going on, man?
I don't know. We're
What's
going
going
to
on
talk today about homeless people. I'm sure like maybe there could be somebody out there that that's homeless or has became homeless.
You know what? There was this chick. I met her here, dude. Check it out. I knew her before I met her at this apartment building. What I mean by that is, like, I knew her when we were kids, man. This is a true story. This is like, I'm shitting you, right?
You ain't shit your favorite turd.
No, I keep it for myself. No, it's a favorite. No, listen, so check it out. Her name is Mallory, right? Here's the thing about it. I knew Mallory when I was a kid, like when I was like 14 years old, right? And then I met her after the fact too, when I was hanging out in Bayview here in Milwaukee on the east side. So check this out though, Mike. I hadn't seen her for over 20 years. Over 20 years, man. Like 23 years probably. So what happens, dude? I'm walking down the alley because, of course, my convict call is, right?
Yes.
that I take the city bus.
Tell me more.
So I get off the city bus, dude, right? That's how I would tell me more. When I get off the city bus, I would walk down this alley. There was a time when I would just kept walking down the same alley, like whatever.
Weren't you scared?
No, I found all kinds of fucking treasures in the alley, dude. I really did, dude. Like one time I didn't grab it though. There was a 5x8 rug. I was gonna take it and bring it on my way to work and then take it back. It was like brand new, man. I could tell it was brand new. And I was like, you know what? If it's there when I come back, I'm gonna grab it. But it was gone. But that's fine because I wouldn't really, sometimes you can see something and it's nice. And then you'd be like, I really didn't need, I had no place for this shit, but it was nice.
Where am I gonna put it in the car?
Going back to Mallory though. So I'm walking in the alley and there's this couple. There's this white dude and there's this white chick, which, Mallory's a white chick. I don't know who this is though. I don't know who the person is. And they're walking and there's families outside somebody needed help. It was an elderly guy coming out of a car. And so the family of the elderly guy was trying to help him, out the car. And she's walking with, which I later found out was her husband. And he's like, so she's like, oh, he'll help you. He'll help you. And then they said something about God. God bless you. Right. And I'm like, all right, I'm walking. I keep walking. I'm following, dude. It's like the fucking earth just fell, dude. That's real. That's uncut shit. Yeah, dude. I
Oh,
fucking made this earth, ladies and gentlemen, and it just fucking fell. You know what that means? That's prophetic. That means the world is gonna fall out of orbit. No,
yeah.
that's fucked up, dude. That's the
Means
second
that
time.
a normal human being
Hey,
can't create another Earth because
dude,
it'll fail.
I want to get to the Mallory story, but you know what? I was sleeping out here one night when I first put these up, and I woke up and I was up for like 3 minutes. So I was thinking about something, and this fucking thing fell right on my head. Dude.
Apple, huh?
Yeah, I discovered
But did it really
what
happen? I don't know. I hear different things. I like the story of it. So I'm just gonna go on with that story and say that was true. I don't care if it's real or not.
well, you talking about the thing landing on my head?
No, I'm
Talking to
about
the
that.
mic though.
I'm talking about like the apple falling
Oh
down
yeah. Oh.
on dude's head.
If
and
you have
shit.
to check it out, you gotta move
I
the
know I can
mic.
move it. I was
Move the
hold on,
hump.
I'm getting lazy.
All right. Well, going to the Mallory thing though. So they're following me, or they're it's either I'm following them. I'm not following them, but they're in front of me. And it's going on for two blocks. I'm walking in this alley. They're walking in the alley with me. And then I'm saying to myself, you know what? I'm gonna ask them if they know Jesus, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's if they go in my direction, right? Lo and behold, they make a left-hand turn. I gotta make a left-hand turn. So then I said, hey, can I ask you guys a question? Blah, 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 right?
Weren't you nervous?
I always am when I
Really
confront
nervous?
somebody, let's say in the confront at work. When I approach somebody about Jesus, absolutely, dude. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's the fear of God and knowing that if you don't witness to people, the Bible says if you don't witness to people, that you'll go to hell because you're not doing any, you're not benefiting. You're not look. I can really get. I can. I don't.
So what
Yeah.
happened to this girl?
So what happens is this:
Where's this girl at?
I look, and right away I could tell it's Mallory. But I can tell because of her eyes, man. These fucking eyes was like Free Willy. No, like if you took Free Willy, the cartoon Free Willy, or no, the Shamu. No, listen, if you take if you look at the cartoon Shamu though, Shamu has these big round eyes. So she has these big fucking round eyes. And that's how I can identify. It's an identify marker, man. So what happens?
She got pretty eyes.
I know who she is, but I don't say nothing at first. And then I noticed that she's covering her mouth. Why is she covering her mouth? Because she's missing like half the teeth in the front of her mouth. So I go ahead and
said, hey, remember me?
No, not yet. No, I told them, I said about Jesus or whatever. And they're like, yeah, well, we used to do drugs and we're recovering from drugs. I didn't even plan on this tying in with today's episode about the homelessness in Kensington, right? And then like whatever drug use is happening there.
Yeah, that's some.
So she's doing this, Mike. She's doing this. I know she's doing that. I said, you don't have to do that.
I'm so embarrassed.
No, but I told her, I said, you don't have to do that. You don't have to. Matter of fact, I said that before. I said that. Check it out. This is what happened. I said, you know what? I know you. I told him, I said, there's no coincidence that I'm talking to you right now about Jesus. And they're like, they're kind of like, probably like, yeah, bullshit, right? And I'm like, there's no coincidence. I said, you know why? And then the chick was like, why? I said, because I know you. And it freaked her out. It was like, that shit freak a person out. I said, I know you. I said, I know your name. I know you. And she's like, what's my name? And I said, it's Mallory. I know you, Mallory.
Mallory.
And then that's when she started. I think that's when she started covering her mouth. She was like, because now you think of it like the veil was lifted, right? Right. At first, she didn't give a fuck. She's like, oh, you're somebody. I don't know you. I don't care if I'm missing half the teeth in the front of my mouth. But when I said I knew you, and she couldn't recognize me, then it's like, oh shit, this person remembers me before all this happened in my life. Now I got to, that it's all right. And then I started talking about Jesus and, and all that. And that was it. But so why the fuck did I talk about Mallory for though?
Because she's homeless.
Oh yeah. Well, now she's homeless because they were living in this apartment building over here right across from me.
Oh, she
right?
was?
Yeah, with her boyfriend, man.
Oh,
dude, this is the thing, dude. Like, she gave me her number, right? And I called it. But I was like, hey, you want to come to the store with me? Like, she's supposed to be married to, it's her husband, right? Mm-hmm. But she's like, well, you can call me. And I, and I was like, look, just tell dude, I'm not trying to, I just, if you want to come to the store with me and hang out, because I was going to like, witness to her more about Jesus. Well, I fucking knew when I did that, it was a bad idea. It was stupid. Because anyhow, how dudes are, they'd be like, no matter how fucked up that chick looks, That's my piece of pussy. You don't.
Yeah.
It's like when I told you about Rich and his girlfriend when I joke around. When I was like, oh shit, here he comes now. He's going to protect her. He's trying to protect her. I'm his dad. You know, he's like, he's
Yeah,
coming to
he's all
protect
like,
her.
yep.
That's my dad. Don't talk to him. I see, that's no more time out. Watch it. No more time.
Watch out.
So now they're homeless though. Like, and if she's not, then I don't know what the fuck is home. I don't know what is homelessness then, because they got kicked out. And then I was riding the bus probably like 3 weeks ago. I get on the bus and there's a stench from the back of the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And I look behind,
Yeah.
and Mallory's there with these two dudes. And I know that's where the stench is coming from. And the other people on the bus, they're not saying anything. But I told her, I said, hey, you still have my number, Mallory? And she said, yeah. And I said, call me if you need anything. That's the story about Mallory.
That's the end. Mallory.
You know, I'm gonna end up
Wow.
I'm gonna end up having to do a segment.
Trying to help Mallory.
Can't be homeless calls though. But although there are a lot of
There are
government
homeless people with
Yep.
phones and shit.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I got some phones.
Homeless calls.
Wow, and they get their money. They keep them on the street instead of trying to get them off the street. Use that money to give them some other services where they can put them into a shelter to help them to, recover from whatever something and get a job. Get a job. They can help them get a job instead of handing out money and drug utensils. Give them the other shit. Instead of a handout, a hand up. Here, man. Here, take my hand.
Instead of I'm gonna give you the money,
shit.
I'm gonna give you the job so you can earn the money, and at the same.
Right.
But see,
another thing, it's hard to get them all to do it because they're all on that drug. But I'm saying it's like a rehab facility where they just grab
fuck that, Mike. They're out there. Those things are out there, Mike. They're out there, Mike.
No, but they're handing the people the money. I thought.
They're giving them fucking. Think of it. If you're on heroin, hold on. Think of it. If you're on heroin, what do they get you to wean you off of heroin? Methadone. What's more addictive than heroin?
Is the methadone's more?
Yeah. I read that shit. So somebody might correct me on that shit. But dude, no, I'm not neither. But it doesn't matter.
I don't want to know.
Dude, I'm not neither. But I'll tell you what, that shit don't matter.
I see people on these different drugs and they look all nuts, man.
But now I remember. I'll tell you what. It's like I was like we were talking before the show. And then there was that chick. She could be a model, man. She don't have big tits. She's got like little tits, right? And she's tall and she's skinny. She's slender. And now use that
very nice looking European face.
There, she's got the European look, the European model look, right?
Yeah, she's
and
a
it's
beautiful young woman.
And so now
her life away on some imagination.
Yeah, and what was she like, Mike? She was like a fucking zombie. As soon as that car door opened up,
then she came back alive. It was like.
And what happened when the door closed, Mike?
She slowly went back into that trance and went back into that zombie mode. Yeah. It's really it noises, just like in the zombie movies. You make a little noise and the zombie kind of looks around like.
Great. But in this case, is what? It's change. That's like the genius. Hey, that's the geniusness. That is the geniusness. Check it out. That is the geniusness of Trey. And the other dude from South Park, man, that fucking how they did that, how they took the homeless problem, the issue of homelessness, and made it funny, but applied it to zombies and brains. And then that one dude, we're gonna watch that clip if you allow it and God allows it, because I'm for it. No, we gotta do shit because before you do that, you gotta go here. Before you do that, I gotta do the share. All right. Well, wait. What's your home? I want to hear if you got a homeless story though. I had a homeless story. Now,
dude, I actually do have one, man.
I want to fucking hear it. I think other people would like to hear it.
Dude, I have this.
So it's with Jeffrey Dahmer, right?
Yeah. I was homeless, and he was like, "Come here. Remember, I took a picture of you, you sweetie little cakes." I said, "Yeah, let me go. Let me get my stuff, buddy."
Let's get high first before you kill me. What is it, dude? What's the story?
Oh, you made me mess up. All right, dude. It was like when I got out the military, dude, years ago, and I was in my car, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go through this one neighborhood. I used to have friends back in the day that used to live there. I was like, man, I'm gonna go see maybe maybe I'll see somebody walking around. You know, I just had this feeling like, dude, I'm gonna see somebody walking around. So I had to be there. So I went driving through the neighborhood. So I see this girl. Her name's Tracy. You know, when
Is
I
she
was,
hot?
she used to be to me when I was younger and stuff like. I used to have a really big crush on her. I really did. I had a crush on that girl, dude.
So what does she look like when you seen her now?
well, when I seen her now, dude, she resembled a lot of like who she looked like and stuff like that. You knew that she was like she was on something. Just had that look of something on, you know, she was on the drugs and I knew right away by the body language and stuff like that.
That
And
she was trying to proposition you for sex or money or
no,
something
no, she
like,
didn't do none of that
or
stuff,
some.
dude.
Okay, so what was it about?
No, I was just like, hey, I said, hey, what are you doing? What's up? How's it going? I said, have you talked to Marky? And then she was like, fuck that dude. And she was like, she was really pissed off. But I guess that guy bought her the wrong size of shoes or something. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, wow, dude, you know, I can't believe it. You know, this chick was like, you know, I had liked her like that, and then she was like different. These people always talk like that. I wouldn't do the drug, and then they end up doing it. There's like other people I know that they say I'm not gonna be like doing a drug, and it'll be like doing some kind of hardcore shit, and then they're just like they'll be gone or something. You know, something happens to these people. They're not around anymore.
So
Some die and shit, and some of them just like go to prisons and
so can I ask you?
stuff like that. But
So
yeah, that
like,
girl, I never seen her again.
okay,
I don't know whatever happened to her.
but she was
I hope
homeless.
her the best. Yeah, she said that she was homeless and that Marky got the wrong size of shoes, and she was like living in some valley or whatever it was, the valley. I don't know where
The
that is.
shadow
Really.
of death.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I really feel bad because, dude, I just wanted to just like reconnect with somebody, and then
No, man,
it's
that
like,
that shit
wow,
that
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 look at
ain't
that, look at what I could look at the reconnection. You know, it's like, wow, dude. So you know, that ain't the only thing, dude. Check it out, dude, man.
what.
Dude, my friend Mark, dude, I grew up with this guy named Mark, dude, and he was always like, I always really liked this guy, dude, because like, you know, I was a young guy, dude, and I was like going through a lot of hard times, like growing up and shit like that. And he had
Don't be
like
distracted, man. It's
kind of
my
better
joy.
family, kind of a better family. Like his dad and stuff was really cool and nice and stuff like that. But you know, whatever, like him, he became a homeless. I seen him one time.
He became a what? Oh, dude, I thought I heard you say homosexual.
Probably. I don't know, man. I don't know what he just like I seen him.
I mean, Rocky, Marky.
Seen him.
Dude, when?
I seen him out like on the street, dude.
When was this?
And
How long ago
I
was
had
it?
$5 ready for him. I already knew.
Ah, dude, you done. You
I
should
gave
have
him
done
five
more.
bucks.
You should have done
Dude, I
better
gave
than
one of them
$5,
Bibles
though.
you gave me in my trunk. I said, hold on a second, I got something for you in my trunk.
Mm.
And I put the money inside there, and I said, wherever that money was in, that was like that first one in
That was
there.
the
That
Bible
was for
verse.
him. That was for him. The verse for him is going to be on that page. I said, here you go. And he was all like, he goes, yeah. He goes, man. And he was talking about how like he was on on crack and how he wants some crack right now.
Oh my gosh.
And I was telling him, I was like, dude, I said, what happened to you, man? And he just like these people, I don't know, man. He just like kind of short circuited a little bit, and then he just kind of changed the subject.
You know what part of it happened to him?
Is
When he
himself.
fucking out when he was fucking that chick, and he ended up having them kids, just like me, myself, and Irene. When Jim Carrey, when them babies come out and they're black, and he's like, and they're like,
But I think he was
they're
just
black.
homeless.
He's like,
He was probably just homeless for that little.
ah, that
moment,
chick fucked him up though. I think that
for a
chick fucked his
moment
head up
there.
though. He's like, oh, this is my baby. My baby's gonna come out, and then the kid comes out, and the kid's black, and he's like,
That's my baby.
but hold on, and then it happens again. How many times it happened?
Hey, man.
That shit might have happened
You know what
3
that reminds
times.
me? Dude, that reminds me of that one show I was watching, man.
Dude, for me, to me, it's like I don't know how it reminds you, but if it doesn't remind you picture perfect of me, myself, and Irene, and them kids come out and he's looking at them, and Jim Carrey's just like, they're they're black.
Yeah, that he was a good daddy.
Oh, you talking about Jim
Jim
Carrey's
Carrey.
character or Marky? But Marky was a Golden Glove champion.
Yeah,
Dude, he was a fucking boxing
there.
champ,
I watched
dude.
the fight. I watched him fight once, and I watched a video of him.
Sad, dude.
Yeah, he could have did more. That's what happens, man. I don't know another person that said, "I won't do none of these kind of drugs," and then that person went right down into it and just did it, dude. It just I don't know, man. You know, I'm just glad that I didn't
I feel like this is the time for a Johnny Depp commercial.
Yeah,
Johnny Depp commercial I'm talking about?
no, I don't.
Bro, you don't know? I'm gonna tell you, dude. I'm gonna show you, dude. Just bear because we know the name, Mike. So it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't find it. You can't find it now. Dude, I can't.
Well, maybe I might know it when I see it.
Will everybody?
I'm all caught up into these people I'm talking about, like this guy, I was telling you about him. Like, I remember when I last seen him there. Yeah.
More content, Mike. More content.
All
Keep
right.
rolling.
That's it. I don't know. I didn't see him anymore. Haven't seen him since. So whatever. I don't know. I'm not too sure what happened to Mark. All right. What do you got coming up on here? You said just the commercial. What do you got a commercial coming up?
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
It's not there. It is gone.
Fuck it. We'll play this instead. This is kind of similar.
Maggie! Tracy? Oh, I can't believe I found you. What are you still doing here? I can't find Carlos, and Spencer's wasted at this old house.
Come on, we got to get to them before Freddie does.
No, who's Freddie?
I'll tell you on the way. Come on.
Stop.
All right, once again. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Questions?
Yeah. What do you want? Looks like a frying pan.
Dude, check this shit out.
Let's trip out.
Yeah, like
All right, there you go. It's all you now. So, like, no, but you don't have to. No, don't check this out. Ooh, now you got to go back to. No, go here. Click this. No, click right. Yeah. No. No, hold on. It's the difficulty with this. I hate that shit. Hold on. All right, hold on. No, let me share with you. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you got to do this shit right here. We're gonna have to just leave it on a small screen. That's
it needs a third person to do all that.
You know what it is?
Somebody else can do that.
Instead of doing that widescreen,
I'm lazy.
Instead of doing that, there you go. Instead of doing that widescreen, we're just gonna leave it like that. Go ahead. Go put on that Kensington now. Like the fucking screen is just too big, man. There should be like a little box in the corner. That little X. Okay. Just put Kenning and homelessness. Maybe the only one. Right now, I bet your dad's like, I hope they bomb. I hope they're gonna bomb. That's not Kensington. Hold on, I'll type the Kensington. I'll type it for you. Oh, there it is, y'all. Nah, don't even do the open beat.
Sheep and horses, as well as to perform diagnostic and surgical procedures, relieve pain, and act as a local anesthetic.
Wow, dude. We just have this lady right here. What is she?
Dude, she looks hot, dude. To me, she looks hot.
Yeah, she did look. She looked.
Right now, I'm not picky. And she looks hot too, dude. Man, I'll fuck anything right now.
Philadelphia,
As long as
began
it's a
to
chick.
gain popularity in the mid 2010s.
She needs to eat.
Dude, she's like a kid, dude.
Look at it.
I bet you she's like fucking like
18.
17.
18. Wayward women, people.
It's just wild, bro.
People who use
I wonder
insulin
if these are
drugs
people
allege
from
that
the neighborhood,
xylazine
dude.
had become a highly sought after substance.
I wonder if these are people from like Are these people from this neighborhood somewhere, like around the corner? There's like, and this is where they hang
No,
out
dude,
at.
they
So
migrated. I think they
they came from
migrated.
another state, and they were like, we're gonna
Nah,
set up shop.
no, I'd be fucked up if they
They're
came from
following
another
the
state.
drug. Is that what goes on? There's like
Man,
a drug.
I left from Wyoming to wherever the fuck Kensington this is because the drugs are better. Nah, I think this is just probably people. The farthest that they're traveling is within their own state on the outside, out the outskirts of the city. You know, that's my opinion, but I don't give a fuck about my opinion. I'll tell you right now.
It's so strange. And there's like all these stores that are here. Okay, this looks like this would have been like a
Those
really
are all
busy
abandoned,
place
dude.
where it
They're
was like,
abandoned.
oh, this is all abandoned place.
That's my opinion. Now that is really that shit's abandoned, dude.
I don't know
It's
what's
middle.
going on.
That's like saying that must be on a Sunday, then, right? The stores don't open.
I don't know, man. It's like
Mike, they're
it should be
abandoned.
busy. You'd think it'd be busy. There's all these storefronts,
dude.
that are
You know
all
what?
there, and it's all dead.
After we watch this video, we're gonna watch the South Park one. You know why? Because South Park does a logical breakdown of what happens when shit like this happens. Some businesses left, Mike. You know why they left?
Is it
because customers? No, because customers are going to come to a place where there's a bunch of homeless people
That's what I'm
outside.
saying, that those people started showing up as those people and stealing shit, and they're like, so fuck this shit.
Probably, yeah, man.
But where are they getting all that garbage from?
They're bringing it with them.
They're bringing all that garbage. I mean,
that's why
there's a lot of garbage all over the place. Every time you go look at these places, there's like garbage everywhere.
That's their prized possession. That's probably their whole life is in them bags.
A rapper could have that memory in it. Like a rapper could have a memory in it.
Oh, that's different. Like the big bags, though. The big bags, those are probably like clothes in it.
Wow, I'm gonna check this out.
And that it has become a much more common component of the local drug supply. The reports from Philadelphia, as well as
she used to fence at one time. She's reenacting a Star Wars movie now in her mind. She must be got some really good shit because, dude, she's like,
man, that's just crazy, man. How do they get the money?
Since that xylazine was apparent in other parts of the country, prompted the researchers and colleagues to try to track the drug spread across the continental United States.
I don't know what happens. There's these people
Xylazine was found in 0.36% of overdose deaths in 2015, according to research. It increased to 6.7% by 2020.
Reminds me of like, dude, when you see that weird
she'd be a model right there. That right there.
I see those movements like that. Reminds me of like rabies.
Dude, that she would be a model.
Holy crap.
She would be a model, man. And you know what? Hold on. If her face was fucked up, they would just give her an avatar. They give her an avatar. Dude, they're right there. That's a model pose right there, man.
There you go, buddy.
Dude, she blows Jessica out the water, bro. That's the one right there. Where you at, baby?
She's right on that street.
Let's go, Mike. Get your car.
She might be not in that condition that you see.
Ready for an adventure?
We're going on a road trip.
We're really gonna trip on the road.
Let's go. And then all of a sudden there'll be somebody. They show us on the streets all drugged out, and then people are talking about us. We end up being there, gets to Twilight's episode. You went to hook up with her.
It's not the man witch now. It's the crack witch.
It was found in 1 out of every 5 overdoses.
Dude, she's beautiful.
In some areas. Notably, the study discovered fentanyl, a powerful synthetic opioid that has come to dominate.
Yeah, dude, that's the drug right there, and that's what's killing these people up.
Is what? What drug?
Fentanyl.
Dude. Right now, if I was that chick, I'd be like, motherfucker, get away from me, dude. Look at this shit. Dude's fucking, it's one thing to go forward down the street, but now you're going in reverse following people. Oh, motherfucker. Now you crossing the line there, man.
Regional drug supplies in nearly every xylazine related death, indicating that it wasn't just a tranquilizer that was causing these overdoses.
Passenger. I don't know what's going on. I just find the video to be
Experts are still trying to understand the risks
Just
of
like, this
xylazine,
blows my
but they
mind
are
that,
concerned
like,
that the
these
drug,
people-
which is not an opioid but acts as a sedative,
There's,
may
like, other
increase the
ones where it's, like,
chances
even
of
more
fatal
busier.
overdose when
It's
combined
like,
with opioids like
look at all
fentanyl
the garbage
because
all
it can
over.
exacerbate the respiratory depression caused by opioids.
There she goes. Next. Goes one there.
Dude, that chick right there is hot, dude. Right there, she's hot, dude. Dude, can you imagine the headbangers in the 80s? Be all over her ass. They would be all over her, dude.
Yeah.
They'd be like, Megadeth, yeah, get her.
It may also make reversing overdoses with naloxone, which is designed to work on opioids, more difficult. The drug overdose crisis in the United States has been steadily worsening and is now killing more than 100,000 people per year.
Wow, look at that face. What's happening there? Whoa. Is she going to do the spins and then she's going to start to do all kinds of weird shit or what? I was watching that one thing, dude, and it was like showing these people spinning around and they just start. Oh, scary.
You talking about that latest craze of people spinning around?
No, it's like some kind of like, I don't know what's happening to these people. It's out of the blue. It was called the spins or whatever, the spin or whatever.
I heard
crazy,
it,
man. I don't know. I hope they were all right.
Well, let's watch this video, man. Let's watch more of this. I want to hear what
I'm just saying,
this
look at
dude's
that
talking
shit,
about,
dude.
the drugs and stuff.
Oh, she's just talking and there's like she's freaking out. Oh, what is she doing? You see that?
I don't know, man. She heard bad news, man. Dude, those chicks are like those chicks.
Fentanyl, which
those
was
chicks
once
are
primarily
patchable.
found in the supply of opioids such as heroin, is now more frequently found in stimulants such as cocaine and methamphetamine.
Like those dudes.
Look how they walk, dude. They're just, they're just loaded, dude.
Well, like the
On some
dudes.
shit, man.
Check it
Holy
out. The
fuck.
dudes, they need to get a boot in their ass and a belt in their mouth, man. What the fuck, man? Dude, do that. These chicks, dude. Somebody, dude. The chick on the left, right there. I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't
It's
think
from
there's
the-
anything to do anything
She
to,
looks
for,
pretty,
to help
man.
anybody.
I don't
That's,
care. But
that's
them women
dude.
could be
Can't
beautiful,
change
man.
them.
They just need help.
You
And
go
them
there and
dudes,
tell them that they're the
them dudes,
queen
those
of the
are
earth and
guys,
them-
man. Like them guys need to get a
they'll start
job and
fucking
take care of them
shaking
chicks.
around and shit. They'll start jiggling around and you start telling them all that shit. They'll start to jiggle around and do some more drugs and walk away. I don't care. Them people that the drugs too important. They don't care your words or nothing.
I think no, them people want love, man.
They probably do. They can't get it. They're not worth it now.
No, because no one's telling. You know why? Because
They're-
people
they're
saying
gone.
shit. People talking shit. That's why they're
The
like,
drugs
fuck it,
there
man.
now. Just like for Darth Vader and how Anakin could never battle his way back. Trying to battle his way back all them times. You remember? Kind of like that. Two different people. The one that loves drugs and the one that
The dark side.
and the side.
Fentanyl is the dark side. I cannot resist. Feed into it. Man,
Yep.
fuck this video, dude. Are we done with this video?
I'm done with this one.
Let's go to South Park Homelessness. Watch it.
South Park.
Yep. I got it. I'll type it for you.
Yeah, there's some pretty good looking women out there that were on them drugs, man.
Now,
Wasting all that away.
now check this out. Listen to this breakdown.
Beautiful little kids. Huh?
Check out this. Listen to this breakdown.
Let me hear this.
Destroy our town.
Oh shit! I listened to it earlier. Hold
Get
on.
rid of them once and for all.
You're like, I love this. This is the part I like right here.
What the hell happened here?
That's far enough. Just march your butts right back out of our town.
We just came to ask a question.
You homeless or homeowners?
We are 9.
Yeah, well, that makes you homeless, so get out of here before you die.
Look, we just need help with our own homeless problem. Yeah, this Jew here made them take over our town. Shut up, Cartman.
Cartman? Eric Cartman?
Please, we just want you to tell us how you got rid of the homeless in your town.
Well, that was easy. The homeless first started arriving in Evergreen about 3 months ago. At first, there were only a few of them, asking for change, sleeping in the parks. But then more showed up. And we realized there was something different about them. They fed off of our change to the point that they could actually start renting apartments. We knew it wouldn't be long before the homeless actually started buying homes. And then we'd have no idea who was homeless and who wasn't.
Wow.
People living in the house right next door to you could be homeless and you wouldn't even know. Nobody could trust anybody. Fights broke out. War. That's when I started suspecting that my own wife, who I'd been living with for 20 years, was actually homeless. So I had to burn her in her bed while she slept. After she died, I vowed I wouldn't let the homeless destroy our town. So we came up with a plan to get rid of them once and for all.
You son of a bitch. You didn't solve your homeless problem. You just sent all your homeless to South Park.
That's right, yes.
What? I knew it.
Oh.
$20. The homeless all came from here.
And it was Texas who sent them to us. People in San Antonio got rid of their homeless by telling them what a great place Evergreen was.
But then you didn't solve the problem. You just moved it.
Right.
Oh my
We
God.
And you talked about that, people migrating for drugs in a specific area.
That part reminded me of Poltergeist when they just moved.
I had to, Christine. You were homeless.
No, I wasn't homeless, you stupid asshole!
Christine, I can't understand you.
Yeah, because you burned my lips off!
I learned your rip sauce?
No! You burned my lips off!
I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh.
Wow. I haven't watched South Park in a long.
No, it isn't.
Come
on, I
know
can
this.
see ya.
Wow, that's interesting. You got any more homeless stories? You got some more homeless stories, man? I did, I really don't have.
Nah, because I've always had a home, like, dude, like.
I was kind of homeless once for a little bit, not too long.
Went to the military, like I've worked. I worked, like, just getting out of prison, for instance. I've been out of prison for almost a year now. And look how the Lord's blessed me. Like, I made it happen. I got up and I did something, like, dude, like, I can't talk. In this subject, on account of, like I was telling you, I've never done hard drugs. But fuck that. I don't want to do hard drugs. I don't want to be in
Look what happens. Look what happens to you. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Why would you want to do that? That's
dude, you could
that.
You could party.
Fuck that. I'd rather get drunk.
Dude, like,
if that's what you got to get.
Yeah,
to be
fuck
fucked
that.
up
Even
like that. I mean, if you get drunk, you can wind up like that. All
yeah, but
jiggle.
There's fucking pot then, man. You
pass out somewhere.
You smoke bud. you do that.
Some buds, yeah.
You smoke bud, and you fucking rock, man. Like me, I don't do shit. I don't do any drugs, man. I used to smoke pot all the time. Dude, I get high for life. I get high for doing this shit. I get high off of putting out funny content. I get like, I want this to be a serious topic. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying, but I want to put out like real shit. Like I told you about the dude I bumped into earlier, that CO.
Scary shit.
Hold on, like I bumped into that CO. Like real shit, man. That I want to do real shit, man. Real shit. Yeah, this is my high, man. I get high for life, man. I fuck around, dude. I drink coffee, man. If anything, that's my thing. Like caffeine. I don't need that drug shit, man. I don't want, I don't want to be out there. No, heck no, dude. And then like it fucks up your teeth, your face, your skin. Like the chick I told you about. Did I tell the city bus thing today yet? No, I
don't think you told me about the.
No, it's about the chick that was like she was missing. Yeah, I did. She had one tooth missing in her mouth.
Oh, the one tooth missing in her mouth.
She was like, dude, her skin, her complexion was milky white. I mean, her hand, everything. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like maybe some. No, well, I noticed that because there's her complex dude. One white women with milky. I'm a white dude, but I saw white women. I'm saying it because it sounds like I'm not white when I say that. But I'm saying all the women, white women with milky white complexions, dude, like they're to me they're so fucking beautiful, man. Like, don't get me wrong, there's other chicks that are beautiful. Like, like I see black chicks today, and I'm like, man, compared to when I was a kid, like I see that chick's like Candace Owens, she's beautiful. You know who Candace Owens is?
Yes, I know who she is.
Dude,
pretty.
she's beautiful. Like you'll see somebody and they talk about a chick that's black, they'll say like, hold on. You have people they'll say like Beyonce or some shit, or they'll be like the chick that played in that garbage Catwoman film, the first one. I forgot her name. But Candace Owens, like, dude, she's beautiful, man. The chick that was driving the bus the other day, I seen her. I wanted to tell her she was beautiful, but I'm like, dude, so many fucking dudes are telling her that shit anyhow.
She probably would have smacked you in the face.
No, it just been like, I look like a fucking idiot.
Leave me alone.
But this chick, like, for her with her milky white complexion, it was like, I noticed that, like, because she bumped fists with me. I didn't care that she was missing a tooth in her front mine. I was like,
she bumped fists with you?
Yeah, because the conversation was so kooky how it started, like, and like if I wanted to, I could have got laid today. I could have been like, hey, you want to come to my apartment? Then she's like, she's like, I like your hat. She was like saying all this stuff to me, man. I'm like, dude, like, I can't. Bitches be like this all the time, man. And I told you, I said, man, this is the type of chick that I'd bring here. And she, you got, these chicks, you got chicks out there and they'll be like, well, you gotta have, and you gotta have. That chick, she's been like, oh shit, you got everything I need right here. A roof.
So why wouldn't you to like go? I would just go find somebody that had like, they were more stabled up.
Nah, man, because you know what? I'd rather fix. You know what? It's that
sometimes you fix
Tony
broken,
Montana, Mike.
Broken yourself, man.
Fuck that, dude. I don't believe that shit. People can be repaired. Another thing.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, there's a high percentage of that shit backfiring. People always try to help somebody, and they always, what? A high percentage of these people, they fuck it up.
So
I know.
So because you fucked a goofy dumb bitch, and you try to make a hoe out into a housewife.
No.
All right, but I will. I'll fucking do it.
I didn't do none of that.
I'll fucking
absolutely
make a hoe into a housewife.
Wow.
Not a hoe, but a homeless person into a housewife. Borderline.
So I'm gonna. Is that another person? That's another person right there. Look at the top one there. That person didn't look at all that garbage looking down.
Yeah, but the video is like.
But don't you have any more? Don't you you don't know anybody else like?
Dude, there's TikTok videos of this shit, man. But I don't know how to find that shit on here. There's TikTok videos where it's just a segment.
Opiate.
Here it is right here. This is the shit right here, dude. Watch this shit.
Let me see this one. Yeah. It looked human. I remember I was watching. There's just people just gathered up. Doesn't look nothing insane.
Dude, look that fucking crowd. They're not selling tickets.
Dude, they're hanging out. Like when you see them people and they're frozen in time, dude. Where's those people at? Show me them people. Go ahead, hop on there and show me them people right there.
Look at this shit, man. No volume. Muted.
Wow, dude. Just look at that. Look at how that just.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? You know how we could have tied this fucking podcast?
Cold. She's cold.
Mike, you know how we could have tied this in with Democratic ran cities?
Oh, this is what actually
that came to my mind earlier today, man.
You're right. I believe
when we do a piece on Democratic city, you know what we should do? The next one we should do? Democratic ran cities, because that's what you're seeing right here. I guarantee you, Philadelphia has got a Democrat
Run.
in office.
Yeah, Democrat-run cities. Yeah, that's what they look like, isn't it? 'Cause I remember a couple other ones I watched, and I was like, wow, man,
They're talking about
just like that other place, and they're standing. I went to another place right here in Wisconsin. You see the shit. It's all over the place. It's just
look at Chicago right now. You got that Democrat
scary
mayor,
shit, man.
that woman, that fucking gay woman that's a Democrat. That's like 2 no-nos. So what about it? They got that fucking rule now where if people are on your property, you got to take care of it yourself. Now, go ahead, try that and see if you don't go to jail. They're calling it, that's that purge shit, man. They call it like a purge thing over there in Chicago right now. But they say that cities, that are
why would they choose something?
Democratic cities have the highest.
They already have like something that would work.
So Democratic cities have the highest crime, and they get the highest homelessness.
Wow.
These Democrats.
So what's the Republican states doing that's so much different than this other state's doing? I mean, what's
homeless?
What do you think they want to do with the other states?
I'll tell you right now. Crime rate is down. Crime rate is low, right? Homelessness is low. Unemployment is low. You know what that is? Because you got to work to get that fucking money. Now, I think it is. I'm going to give you money. I mean, if you give out these handouts.
You're going to stay. You're going to stick around on the streets. Be like, hey, man.
Fuck it. I don't have to work for this shit.
There's other people right here.
I don't need to go back to school.
I can get that spot next to this guy. As long as I share my shit with him, he won't.
I don't need to get into the military. There you go. I don't put military is what? All them, if it weren't for the military, man, the military rescued you, right? Now think of that. You got people that could get into the military that are in this state of mind. And they could do something with their life. Guess what?
They can go do anything.
Free medical, free dental.
Make yourself better. It doesn't have to be just.
Then they pay you to be healthy. And they pay you to be healthy.
Anything. You could want to work at a restaurant and also that.
Man, military. I'm saying, dude, go talk to any old motherfucker that's 30 years, that's 70 years old. And they're gonna tell you, man, when I was a kid growing up, and you got into trouble, they put you in the military, and that made me the man I am today.
That's a long time ago stuff. They don't make.
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck. Now they're like, oh well, if you got a blemish on your record, you can't get in the military. You kidding me, man?
People are all dying off.
You got soft ass people in the military then because of that shit. You got nobody. You got people that have
different homies now.
Yeah.
Already that have a little fire going. Oh shit, dude! Hell yeah, dude. Famous Amber.
So they know her by name then.
Wow, that's just like, wow.
I bet you people pop up and they're like, I'll have sex with you because you are famous Amber. You know, I fucked famous Amber, dude. Mike, check it out. And I fucked my famous Amber. And then they did the high five shit, dude. Man.
Who did it? Not me.
I want to fuck her next.
Look at this guy.
My name's Jared. Last name Salsa.
Wow.
That's it. His name's John. Last name Salsa.
Wow, dude.
Or Salsa.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what that is. What is it? Come on, seriously.
I remember this. I actually watched this
tired of secrets and lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in
That's crazy, dude. I put that video out today.
Throw you off track, to distract you, to make you laugh, stuff like that, make you happy and docile, so you don't know what's really going on. You know, they get out there in the woods in a circle, naked, and they decide these things. And you know, look at them trying to. It's hilarious, hilarious. Hold on a second, this thing is buzzing. Hold on, you're trying to turn us into drone. Yeah. Listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off somebody.
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I think what I was really trying to say is I think people will enjoy Dumb and Dumber this weekend. You don't know what.
Did you? Dang.
Like he says all that stuff, and then you find out that he's like all part of that stuff. He's just like, ah.
Dang. Now you know he's
see other
joking. He
people that
did a
do that
joke
shit.
about that, but it's like
There's a lot
you
of
could
people that
joke
do
about
like that
something.
shit.
You could joke.
Everybody's joking then. Everybody's doing all that same.
You could
simple
tell the
shit that he's
truth
doing
and
there.
joke about it, but meaning to be telling the truth.
Look at this. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, and that's probably where all the homeless comes from. Is that way up in the top, the controllers, wherever the controllers are.
Nah, people don't like. People don't give a fuck, man. Like they just. I don't know how. A
People
person.
are raised not to give a fuck.
Well, I don't know how a
They have
person.
no empathy, no feeling.
So I don't know how a person could just say fuck it. I don't care.
I don't know, man. Maybe there's a series of events that are just so catastrophic. Sometimes it's a happenstance. Maybe someone's like, "Here, try this," and then they're all like, "Just got the brain that's very addictive to things."
Even look at it. Even Christmas time. Even in Christmas time.
My drug was great.
Not even like the birth of Christ, Santa Claus will stop it.
The unstoppable drug craze makes you. It turns you into shit, and you. But if you're watching these, I'm sure these people who done it, they didn't do it, had to have seen people that were fucked up off the shit, and seen it. Seen the people all like. Don't you like before you do a drug? Don't you like check out and see what the people what happens to them? Like, what does it do? It's like, no, here's some of this. Here, just take it. Okay.
Because they're saying to themselves, that's not going to happen to me.
That's what they're saying. That ain't going to happen to me. I'm smarter than that. I can get through this.
That won't be me.
I'll need it for only a little while.
I'm going to do it for a but not it. I'm going to do it for a little bit because I'm going to have fun and party. And then the party becomes a nightmare.
And they're on that street like that. Then they start to lose their mind just because of all the not giving a fuck for so long. There it is. There's that freeze thing. Like frozen in time. Like, wow. There's a pigeon. Right. The guy's like, I don't know.
Hey, think of how easy it is for a person to become homeless, though. I guess. I don't want to say easy, but
it's going to happen very easy. Like look at what happened here with the coronavirus stuff and all that. I'm sure a lot of people have become homeless because of that, because they lost their jobs. There's a lot of people who lost their jobs during that corona stuff a couple of years ago and all that stuff. It's like a big wave of all this. You don't probably feel the stuff right then and there, but you're going to feel it eventually. And then when you do, you're like, oh, wow, you look around like, what the fuck's going on?
Mary, what's going on out there?
Yeah.
Somebody's coming for us.
What's going on?
They what? No, that's impossible. But how can that be? We didn't even... Hello? Mary! Mary! What happened, Glenn? There's no help coming. She said, because of all the homeless in South Park, property values have plummeted. I had 2 liens against my house, and so the bank is foreclosing. I don't have a home anymore.
Randy, what are you doing?
He's homeless now. We aren't safe.
Holy shit.
Not yet. It's only a matter of time.
And what are you gonna do, huh? Just blow his head off?
If we have to. Sit down, Glenn.
Randy, you can't just
Sit down.
Yeah, handle that, Randy.
This is crazy. How can they just take away my house? Where am I supposed to put all my things? I don't have a place for all my stuff. Where am I supposed to put all my stuff? I'll need to pay for storage. Can I borrow some money to put my stuff in storage? Come on, guys. If y'all just help me out a little bit. Each one of you just put in a little change. Change.
Oh.
Check it out. Check it out. He did that.
Wow.
He did that.
That was scary looking. I was like, oh.
In that episode, when people start asking for change, they turn homeless, right?
Yeah.
So he starts asking for change. So they're like brains, right? Like when you get bit by a zombie and you're waiting for that person to turn.
Homeless now. It's just a matter of time.
But you got the gun on them.
The plague is coming.
You got the gun on them because you're waiting for them to turn.
It's coming though.
And that's like that's like a parody of Dawn of the Dead when they're in the shopping mall, and that chick's dad, that chick's dad got bit, and so the dude's got the gun holding on him, waiting for him to turn, and he shoots him in the head.
Oh yeah, yeah. When he turns in that one room, that was the guy that played. Wasn't that Murdoch? I think that's the guy that plays Murdoch, isn't it?
No,
He
this
was in
guy.
Star
No, he
Trek
was.
also. Isn't that the same guy? There's some people look the same.
He was the guy from Star Trek.
That guy.
Yeah, he was that guy from, but not. Well, Murdoch was from Star Trek.
What was his? What was that dude's name? Science officer or something? I don't know. Somebody knows it. I don't remember. Charles, so was his name?
In charge of me. Hey,
Charles in charge. I remember that. My man Scott Baio.
What else you got for videos? What can you think of?
Dude, I really don't have anything more to say about anything, dude. It's just I wish I had some more stories, but then I'm glad I don't have more stories of like people. Just that girl, you know.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you think? What would be your opinion on what would solve the homelessness?
Well, handing people drugs and money for drugs or utensils for drugs or whatever they're doing or not doing. People need to take that money and make some kind of place. Like there's got to be some, like where, I don't know, there's like a rehab thing, a whole facility where it does it 1, 2, 3. It does it all. It gets you in there and they clean you up. Then the next stage and then the next stage. And then you can reform these people to be able to do stuff. A lot of these people are real young. You've seen in that video there, you know, there's a lot of young people around. And they're wasting their lives with that drug, and they can get them off that or make it more aware that there's that, or just how do they get that drug there? I don't know. I think the states are the ones that have control of all this stuff. I'm just a person over here seeing the stuff. Other people see the stuff too. It's crazy. It's scary. You know, it's going to come into your neighborhood next, and all of a sudden on your property, there's all these different tents, and you're just like, you know, it's spooky. What's this right here? Deer. That's a failed thing, man. The dare to do drugs failed. I like the shirt.
Like, why is there like no?
Remember, we had the shirt. I don't know. You can do it. Resist the drug.
As they journey through the land of decisions and choices. Let's see how they face the challenge.
And with a stranger. I like it. Hey, you have one of them shirts. I know you had one of those Dare shirts when we were younger, way younger back in the day.
I remember Dare coming to my school.
Relax, grandfather. Some classmates and I are writing a report for Dare about the harmful effects of drugs. Okay, see you in a few.
Do your food 25 times.
It's oatmeal, grandfather.
Someone's gotta go pee.
Thought he had crabs. Jock itch.
Not trade your lunch for a frog.
There you go.
Grandfather, I
Don't be doing no drugs.
Like
Oh, that kid's fast, dude. You see him? He's like, holy crap, my eyes hurt from looking at those people bouncing around. Hmm. The hell?
Finish the report? Of course. This whole report was a bunch of junk. No kidding. I don't know anybody who does drugs. Why bother learning about it?
They're gonna do some drugs, aren't they?
There's something. The one has rabies. You have rabies, Tommy. No, I went to the vet last week.
The old dog got my homework crap. Remember that shit. You used to always repeat that. You didn't do your shit. Did your dog eat it? No, it was the cat. That really happened. Cat did it. The cats always did it. They're mean.
Benny, potential customers. Kids. Yeah, what does it say in the manual?
Yes. There's some bad kids. Oh, wow.
Let's go. We got merchandise to move.
Well, they're going to disguise themselves as cute and cuddly.
They almost look like Simpson characters.
Yeah. You want some drugs, kid? Got some for you. Come here. Try this. It'll make you feel real happy feeling.
I am the magic rabbit guy. I'm here to show you around the magical.
A magic rabbit guy. Imagine that, eh?
I know, but I've got something even more amazing.
Oh. What?
May I introduce you to the wonderful world of cigarettes? Meet Nicotina.
That shit's lame.
Smoking Jim.
Nicotina.
And Cool Rex. As you can see, smoking makes you look like an adult. Also more slim, attractive, and generally cool.
With your teeth all different colors and shit. There she is.
Oh, shit, dude.
Oh, man.
That freaked me out, dude.
No thanks.
He wants one. Look at wow. Wow.
There goes man.
Look at this guy. Look at it, right into your lungs. You want that in there? Oh. Treating your lungs into shit. It don't work. And you die at 50 or 40. Wow. There's probably more nowadays. This is like
No, I think it's less. This is
how old is this thing?
That's probably 20 years old, 25 years old. Dude, this thing's like 27 years old, man. I bet.
27 years
1995.
old? 95? Oh, shit. Ancient. Right through that door. Uh-oh. They're all hallucinating. They're already on a drug already. They're already drugged up. Oh, another drug. Oh, I like how they started off with a cigarette. You know, it's a cigarette. And when your cigarette and you add it with the cigarette with the alcohol, then you're twice as cool. Or you called badass. Now you're badass because you're drinking and smoking. Badass.
Don't be fooled by peer pressure. Alcohol might make you seem more fun, but to everyone else, you look stupid.
So you got to get drunk too, and then right? If everybody's drunk, then it's all right. Look at that! Whoa! Holy crap! You don't drink like that. Yeah. See what happened to Danny?
That's little Rich right there.
Little Rich.
The dummy.
But alcohol ruined their lives. I should know.
My dad's in prison. I should know. How the fuck do you know, you little girl? I should know.
She knows, though. That's the important thing. So I swear they must be on a trip. There's the dog again.
Dude, check out how long this is, man.
Dude, that's
what
a
the
long
fuck,
time, dude.
bro. I don't mind watching it because this is like a
I'm
crazy.
done watching this shit.
You done? I'm gonna tell you what, dude.
Sarah,
Sign off.
watching
I'm sticking around, man. Say this is Mike.
This is Hank.
Aaron. There goes Jessica.
Aw.
It's Jessica. Jessica was in this commercial. Damn. That's why I'm looking for them.
Dude, that's a joint.
Yeah.
See how smooth I am?
She isn't talking about anything because she's stoned. She's on weed. Most of the things that are dangerous.
Like I'm signing off.
fiction. Silly things that make you an interesting, valuable person vanish. You're left with an empty life. And there's nothing left.
And there's another part about marijuana.
What's that?
It can lead you to more exciting, harder drugs to come.
What are harder drugs?
Oh, you'll find out, my dear.
Where are we now?
Want to try some cocaine? First snort is free.
Give him the cold shoulder.
Dude, now he's saying cocaine.
Thinking about what those kids were saying about drugs not being too good for you.
Shut up. What do you know? I've never felt better. Ew. Kids, cocaine and crack are my favorites. It makes you happy, sophisticated, and a better talker. And you'll forget all your troubles at home.
Yeah, right. It makes you a jerk. Cocaine can kill you faster than all the other drugs we've
Try
seen.
a little, just to see.
Lisa, I know someone who's hooked on coke. Sometimes he even steals from his parents to pay for it. Cocaine is one of the most addictive drugs. Don't even try it. This looks like the way out.
Get back here.
Let's get here. Hard drugs. Well, first there's glue. People sniff it to get high. It can ruin your liver and give you diseases. Acid or LSD make you see stuff that's not there. It can also make you lose your mind. When people shoot heroin, they become so addicted they lose complete control.
You can also get hepatitis or even AIDS from sharing.
People overdose on uppers and downers all the time around here.
Ready to try the good stuff, kiddies?
Don't let him fool you.
Why, you little two-timing... Well, if you can't decide, try them all. Go ahead, boys.
They're scared of the puppy. There must be a way out of here.
What was it Officer Dare said?
Benny, get over here.
He doesn't have any power over you. You can do whatever you want.
Power! That's it!
Hey, Chandra. So drugs don't have any power over you unless you let them. And that's our report.
Oh yeah, and they're illegal too.
All right, this is Rich signing off.